Good day, sanibonani, beautiful people of Mzansi. I hope afisa nigrand lapha emakhaya. I am Nigrand, who is ready to learn something new today. Grab that pen, grab that paper, so you can jot down all the valuable information that you're gonna need to get you motivated to kickstart that business. Last episode, we were in Soweto, my friends, Ejabulani, where we got to learn the ins and outs of what it takes to run an ice cream business. New week, new information. Today, we outline Vilagazi, still in Soweto, where we're gonna learn the ins and outs of what it takes to run a cycling business. Namhlanje ngizobe ngihleli noMphumelelo noTiniko, who is gonna tell us ukuthi how they got their business started and motivate you guys there at home to get you started. So my friends, asibambele. Okay, well, first, so nazo njengamanje ngihleli naye uMphumelelo, who is the founder of Book Ibhoni. Sobe simbuza ngayo, uzobe sichazela ngayo ukuthi ubani kanjani. So guys, bafo, friend. Hola. Yeah, bro, I'm just trying to us about yourself. Who's Mpumelelo?
Mpumelelo is a sort of born creative. It's a really like Amini, which is about 5 kilometers away from here. Kulele khona lapha kanye esikolweni emadlelweni iqale khona isikolo sabukela nase Orange Farm esukudeni sahlala ke noKensington ke la kuphilo.
Sure. So manje bro, ngitshela like growing up binjani upbringing yakho, ukhule kanjani?
Ngathi ngikhule ngingazi ukuthi if I say typical Soweto kid okhule ekhaya umaloma eginza so ungenelwa amaphoyisa ekhaya. It was a norm for thina. Inhlase ekhaya ngichiswe like 3 ngilo ngikhula wabo. Reason why we had to move as well. Kodwa nje outside of that ngitana kamakhulu ngilo makhulu ekhaya namanje ngene kumakhulu abayi8 abasaphilayo abasangithandazela ukuthi indlela bazivuleke. So yeah, upbringing yami it was that yabo noma ngisakhula ngibhola kade kuyinto I think seke siyithanda yabo. I thought one day ngizoba tekombisa ngoba yeah.
So manje mfethu, what valuable lesson did you learn from your parents usakhula into nje bese onguzikhohle?
Yeah, I think more than anything ukukhula nogogo ekhaya. Sikhule si13 endlini edlaweni, right? And wonke umuntu umakhulu made them feel ukuba whatever ingane sinayo sisherelana sonke ngokungane. Yabo. So that's those are the values I grew up with. So namanje in business, whatever little I have, I'm able to share
with everyone that's around you.
That's how I push it business with those values. Obviously with my personal life now. Yeah.
So ufunde ziphi college while you were growing up?
Yeah. Emadlelweni, isikole esedlamini. I remember nase Orange Farm nathi ngangena isikolo Moyisela. And then ngakhulela nase-Cuba eHavana, so I used to go to a school like an international school in Havana, and then mangibuye in South Africa I went to Dominican Convent School. On the high school ngabizwa Tuto ngiyangena khona, and then ngaqedela isikolo nje la eParktown. Yeah, there's a college for marketing in Parktown.
Sure.
That's where I started in marketing.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. So let's get were you a good boy or a naughty boy?
Yeah, no. Escale, I think let's a baller. Since we're bowling, but encwadini yabo. Yeah. Not so much, babo. So yeah, esikolweni, I mean, I wasn't naughty, but again, I used to be cloudy, I think naughty. So whenever there's a problem esikolweni, I was part of that group. Yeah. Got explained babona ukuthi amando. Akanacala, you know, and yeah, but I was always part of that group. But I wasn't naughty.
I was telling this story that you'll never ever forget about that. Someone's over embarrassed that you'll never forget. Something fun. Anyway.
Yeah, I think esikolweni, really, to be quite honest. So International School of Havana, it's not called uniform. So it's type of deputies. And then this one time, one of my friends, right, in front of the whole school. And what I is I went back in 2 pairs. So obvious, attention. So I had to chase him without thinking because he took it off. And then I had to chase him without the So that's the only embarrassing thing I've had in my life.
You never forget about it.
Yeah, I'll never forget. I mean, it happened about 13 years ago. But that's the only story as cool mangas.
I have first done in who he is and what he's about. Ne? So right now we're gonna go to the commercial break, and you guys are gonna learn something more when you come back. Welcome back from the ad break. If you just joined us, njengamanje besihleli noMpumelelo besichazela ngayo bafu ukuthi who is he and what he's about, and he is the founder of Book Ibhoni. Njengamanje singihleli noTiniko. Well, they're actually both here, so they want to give us the insights of what the business is about, basically the profile, ukuthi what's the business and what it is that they actually do. So yeah, Tiniko, problem. Good. Sharp. Yeah, tell me about the business. When and how was it started, and yeah.
Book Ibhoni was founded 6 years ago by the founder, So Book Ibhoni is basically a tourism company around Vilakazi Street, which offers both walking tours and bicycle tours, but we mostly specialize in bicycle tours. So how we work is that we all know that bicycle tours are expensive. So that's where the name comes in. So every time a tourist comes and donates a book, they receive a 10% discount. And that way, those books that are donated to us, we then have a campaign called Tour the Libraries, where we cycle to community libraries and donate those books. So that way we interact with the community and interact with both the clients that we work with. So Book Ibhoni is a tourism company as well. I mentioned that, but also we have a cafe like Vilakazi Street, which specializes in selling bicycle, parts, coffee inside as well. So it's just a space where cyclists are welcome. Not only cyclists, but also people that love reading, kids, and whoever that's into outdoor activities that we can offer them a space to be.
Everyone. Even me, even myself, within
no, you don't have to be a cyclist per se, but yeah.
Okay. So first, for someone that didn't hear, I wish why the name Book Ibhoni?
So why the name Book Ibhoni? Essentially, it's a book bicycle. But again, we wanted to incorporate the Espumakona, which is a Soweto. I also wanted to throw in slang. So we then decided to remove a bicycle, here's the Ibhoni. And Ibhoni basically means a bicycle. It's a township slang for a bicycle. So Book Ibhoni. And that's obviously that the thing you mentioned before with the big on donating into a magazine. So that way there's access to education and books. So that's where the book comes in, and that's where bicycle comes in also in the name Book Ibhoni.
Okay. So you know, saying business then. Why this kind of business?
Because never. It's the thing you buy. I mean, besides profits, because we can't shy away with I mean, as we speak now, unemployment is at an all-time high in South Africa. So what we started is one opportunity, one of creating a livelihood for ourselves. Because at the end of the day, yes, it's in a but still so obviously, Kulela like Orlando East, because as much as Kulela everywhere else, Kulela like Orlando East. So I would see in tourism, and also to be quite honest, to play with the late the backpackers. He inspired us. We were kind of a tourist, well, according to our knowledge.
Okay.
So he inspired us. So I want to know, not just my but us okay. Because our reviews were about the color of my skin.
Oh yeah.
So we thought about then to focus here to our strength was my skin. So that's why then we decided to get a tourism. Also, as I've lived also in a different country, in those countries. So then it was an opportunity for team. We can do the same, create livelihood for ourselves, but also get the community involved. Because when we do a business, yes, but now I'm a CSI within programs within their company. But those CSI, the community benefit. They're able to sustain themselves. So with education, or what then they are able to access more than in one. The knowledge on now you're able to access a whole lot of information. So that was one of the main reasons.
I think that's just it. For me personally, 3 years ago, I was in the courier business, my bicycle. So it's basically becoming a bicycle messenger. I say New York, bring me this side. And that's what I did at Shower. And it also sustained, but then that's when we partnered up. So that's how we managed to partner up. Because he was also doing bicycle delivery services, and I needed more strength with my service. He also needed more strength, and we just joined forces. We found ourselves here.
Yeah, that was during COVID.
I heard you say New York, so you were in New York.
No. So, I've had an uncle that traveled to New York.
Okay.
And he was also a bicycle messenger outside. And when he came back, he told me all about it, and I was like, hey, that's so cool. Why is it that it's not available here? So through your research, how they work and everything, and with his obviously knowledge and everything, I implemented that here. And it was running specifically Shawela, Protea Clan, Mapetla, and it was doing very well. But then with how it was growing, I needed more strength. That's when Nkumele came into place with his team and with my team. We just created a team. And plus with COVID.
I mean, COVID did destroy the business, especially the space at tourism. And also, the minute president, which we are casting lockdown, so then we decided let's do the bicycle courier services on my bicycle. There was TV in one. So then we partnered up with small businesses like us, because one guy got a quarter 50 rand. But with figure we had to pay 100 rand. So I had to put 150 for a quarter. I'm going to 150. So then that's where we then saw it gap. We just gifting us a cheaper delivery fee. So that's when then we partnered up with small businesses around like us, and then we started doing courier services for more.
So much about first, what challenges are you facing? More especially with the business cars. What challenges are you guys currently facing right now?
Number one, it's definitely got to be knowing our bylaws. So when we first had this dream, we thought that as in his parts. So we are and then we operate. But then There's a lot of bylaws that go into place. Like fire, plans being submitted, going in and out, city of Johannesburg, going back and forth, meeting different people, and then telling you a different story. So it's just that. That's one. I think it's the one major one, because also we get things like notice where they like there's certain things that you didn't submit, there's certain things that you didn't do, but then according to our knowledge, we did that. Then according to them, because they inside, we didn't do it. So it's just that. And also, I think also the best advice that we give to whoever that's at home is that, look, it's beautiful to dream. It's a great thing to dream and to also implement, but also get to understand and know the laws behind everything. Before you start, and then afterwards, whilst you're running, you can see the progress and everything. Then they come back to you and say, "Nah, didn't do 1, 2, 3." I think that's one of the reasons why there are so many beautiful ideas, especially from young black entrepreneurs in the township, but that don't succeed because of the bylaws behind them. And it's sad, because at the end of the day, we want to have South Africa as a developed economy country, but then there are so many bylaws for South African citizens, the young entrepreneur, that they have to go through. And the idea is not implemented because of that. Because at the end of the day, you get discouraged. As an entrepreneur.
Especially my office, but to me the form, because one can have a form, I'm a nemali phakathi. You need to pay certain rates. Yeah, that's not even the case. That's not even the case. Just to elaborate more with the issue thing about, especially this place, you have to get an architect at design. Imali there. 7 Sure. Okay. When you submit to the city of Joburg, imali. Because whether we cycle from Soweto to Abraham office in Wabo or takes imali, it's cars. So, after submitting, have we a fire department? Have we a light department? If we have no man, so as a young, not so young, but as a young businessman, we as Booza, when we get are these bylaws here to help us, or are these bylaws against us? Because I promise, one idea of how they can do business. What the maximum bylaws, then buy key. So government that has in creating employment for ourselves. Because I'm sure not if it was with us. So pay container, self-food, let's say double, let's just say it's then but then it becomes sad as a South African, as a Soweto born, that you have to jump through these troops of fire, but to pay up on Makelwane, and they're not going through what we're going through. So back home must be I suppose Tiwe is xenophobia in Aganjalo, but the source and the cause of the problem are addressed. But where do we then draw the line?
This is unfair.
For young South Africans trying to create employment, because I'm a player very business, this can tackle the unemployment rate in South Africa in a very, very major way. I'm a player that was for the plant, I'm a projection that it can really tackle in a very simplest way. Tourism is a very accessible industry. Number one, I'm a tourist these days. I want to go to the page or on a page. But for the world, that's all. So which means a lot of people can be talking, but they don't have that information. They don't have that access.
Where to go.
So mind it, create that information center, so to speak. Whether I'm a bicycle or tourism, but a place where young people can come and get this information, as they see fit. I'm a livelihood as well.
That's basically
so that's the big challenge that we have.
Generational wealth.
That's what we're trying to get to, man.
That's where we are getting to.
I know, because thank you guys. So, would you recommend would someone start a business like us as well, or would you not?
I would definitely recommend. I think it needs more business. We need the money to circulate within our location. Yeah, we need the money to circulate within our location, and if we don't have as many businesses happening in location, the money will always go out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing happening.
And then there's nothing happening. Yeah. In terms of now, I mean, I'm a pubs and whatnot. To try to get paid location. Unfortunately. Yeah. And as much as Utwala and all these places have a huge following, but they also at the same time they're not uplifting the community. At the end of the day, yes, they do give employment, but in recent months we've seen our political parties, which I will not be naming, fighting our restaurant to employ more South Africans. So you still have that struggle within that industry. Yeah? So I mean, I encourage young people to start their own businesses. If you can think of an idea, do it. And try to learn about the bylaws, but that shouldn't stop you from starting a business.
Yeah, so
it shouldn't. Otherwise, it's all up.
So, Vele, what are the benefits of being a
Yeah.
What are the benefits? Man.
Well, look, let me be honest with you. Initially, when I had the dream of being an entrepreneur, it was not to benefit myself. It's basically to create, I think most people know about it, but the township economy. And through the township economy is creating employment within the township. That way, yes, you'll benefit, but also the people around you benefit. As I said, it's about time that South Africa becomes a developed economy, a developed country. And that's all through the township economy. There are close to 2 million, if not more people in the township, close to 21, if not more townships within Soweto. Imagine if in each and every township there were close to 5 businesses owned by young black entrepreneurs. How would that
It's an economy of its own. Exactly. We cannot be the majority black people in this country and still yet not participate in the economy. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. And it all has to come down to the people in decision-making positions in Joburg to see the value in black people.
Yeah.
And it's not straightforward,
It
right?
goes back to also, you know how it was said how companies are cutting down people.
Yeah.
But we then look at decision makers that earn 300,000 example a month. Why don't they cut down their salaries, give it to those people? And at the end of the day, look, we understand that we want to call a 4.5.
Yeah.
But then if you add 500 on top, it makes a big difference. You cut down the decision maker's salary, you give it to those people, you don't cut down jobs, that way we won't be sitting on 33.3% unemployment.
And it's
The
sustainable.
majority of people that were cut down there are black people.
Yep. because as a majority in this country, you employ a black person. I mean, because we are the majority. So we should be participating in the economy. We should be in the decision-making position. But that can only happen if the people in power open minyango for young black entrepreneurs in townships. Because at the end of the day, sinabo CC ekade basebenza esentini from Soweto. Umuntu akutshela ukuthi usebenzela i-transport. You know what I mean? Why can't we have a call center hub like Soweto? There's so much land like Soweto. There's so many abandoned buildings. Like Soweto. Why can't we build that economy like Soweto? Why do you need to travel from here to Sentin to answer umuntu about a swim swap or like location? Like, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's just about the people in decision-making positions.
Yeah.
Balalele abantu, you know, especially in the township. What is it in business that can help? And then re-look at the bylaws. We need the bylaws. We need the bylaws. Yeah.
So in closing, what advice would you give someone who's watching?
Of a business.
Yeah.
I'll say go for it.
Go for it.
Bylaws or no bylaws, project business, not. Yeah. And if anything, come through to Ibhoni. We have information on how we can help you. For example, there's a lot of tour guides about my bicycle and same way that I started, I used to go hire bikes from a bicycle tour company to do my own bicycle tour. So in a way, now the roles are reversed. We have the resources. So any young people that want to start a business, especially in tourism or in cycling, come through. We have more than enough to share.
That's good.
I think for me, it's two things. Number one, always show up. And number two, yes, whatever idea that you have, it might be implemented, but you don't know the struggles that you will go through and you don't know how you will pursue it. Because at the end of the day, we're all different and we all have these ideas. But without implementing them,
yes, nothing happens. I think thank you for the insights. I hope good people learn and they actually wrote the key things that they need to know. Yeah. Well, but first, you guys heard it yourself from Ubhoni Mpumelelo Notinyiko on what it takes to run and become a successful business in the hood. So right now we're going to go to a commercial break and then we'll come back with more from an employee that's going to tell us what it's like to sebenza la ekhaya. Asibambele. Welcome back from the commercial break. Njengamanje I'm sitting near my employee akhona la ekhaya ebook Ibhoni. So besikhuluma noBandile, siphinde futhi sikhulume noNathi. So bafethu, stay tuned and listen to what they have to share with you guys, ne? Sure. Bandile, crack up sir. Sure. Crack up. So ngizoqala ngawe bro. Ngilungitshela bese ukuthi how long have you been working?
So, as long as this building has been standing, so building has been standing officially from the 7th of February. So I've been here from day one.
This year, 7th of February.
So that's what it's been.
Sharp. For Tulumchera, when we see the time, 7th of ekhaya, we'll see how it's been like for so long.
Sanibonani, Themba naphila emakhaya. Isikhathi engisebenzela ekhaya ngasho ngithi for mina sibe nokufunda okuningi. Ngihlangane nabantu abaningi abahlukene ngokuhlukana kwabo. Ngahlangana mina ekhaya kahle nomakini samabhayisikili sabasebenzisa futhi. So ukusebenzisa amabhayisikili angeke ngithi ngiqale ngadala yabona. Kodwa bengike ngisebenzisana nayo Notinyiko ngendaba ye-transport yabona. Apha ngithi bathi baba ne-shop ukuba kwabo ne-shop then kade benomfethu omunye kade besebenzisana naye bekuwumakhenika before, which is a young brilliant guy, Mandisi Ngobo.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mandisi Ngobo got an offer somewhere. Then Notinyiko bamdedela naye ukuthi naye ngokusesemncane mfana akula amaphiko naye. Baba-ke sekutholakala ukuthi kuba ne-position-ke kuba since bengumuntu ebesebenzisana nabo nami esayidini umuntu obekezilungisela amabhayisikili. Yabona. But nathi besicela ukuthi ngoba manje sekune-vacant kune-space la uze uzosiqhubekela usenzele umsebenzi wokulungisa amabhayisikili. Yabona. So kusho ukuthi nami ngithe mangingena vele ngingena entweni ebengiyithanda. Yabona. So ngifike nami ngothando, uthando lavele kakhulu. Angazi ukuthi uthando ngalichaza ngithini, kodwa manje ngithi uthando ngiyazi ukuthi understand.
Understand. Sonke understand.
Yabo.
Manje bafo like since usebenzelana yini usayifundile nje job?
It's quite a lot. I learn a lot every day. So I have a full good job maybe by time. So I'm learning every day. I fell in love with coffee.
Oh.
So I'm learning every day how to make coffee.
So you drink coffee very now?
Every day.
Every day?
I think it's a huge part of my system now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it's been every day. I just learn new ways of making better coffee. And like I said, for me every day is a learning experience and a learning curve. So yeah, I mean here is a very laughing place. I will not lie. There's funny moments every day. You know, we pick up a lot of. I'm in a niche content creator, so I take a lot of videos of things that are happening here. You know? So I like documenting stuff that's really like going on every day. So that's what it is for me.
That's dope, my brother.
Sure.
So, okay, so this question is for both of you. We see, would you recommend, what would you say to someone? Would you actually recommend a Ibhoni to someone else? Maybe be it a friend or someone that you don't know, a stranger, and why? Why would you recommend this?
Okay. I would recommend someone to come to Ibhoni because it's not only about bicycles. You see? I think as Ibhoni and Diniko had said before, it involves a lot of tourism. There are books here, you can come and chill. Here's our barista, you can order your coffee, you make your coffee, sit down, you read a book. So there's more to Ibhoni than bicycles. You see? So I would definitely recommend someone to come.
Inspiration.
Yeah, man, a huge emphasis on what he's saying. I mean, I came here, I'm shop.
Yeah.
And look where I'm at, making coffee.
Or shop,
So
basically.
yeah. So I'm a cyclist myself.
Okay.
So like here, there's a lot to learn. You know? Like I said, I feel the impact you have with that barista.
Yes.
That's what I'm like learning on my own as an individual. So there's quite a lot to learn. There's books, there's bikes, there's people. You know, from each other.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. So right now we're like a customer. Customer. Hey, my chicken friend. Or my customer. As a bookkeeper. Shiny form, no?
Sure.
A shine mazas. Yeah, so first thing for you, children, we would see in China, like your favorite products. Is it the coffee? Is it the bicycles? What are you must in the bicycle?
Yeah.
You didn't need Sunday, of course. Like both. No more criminal. You need Sunday.
Ngithanda both ngoba before sema-riding or sema-racing kwasizama nge-coffee nyana and then siyawoma apha nge-roller sesemnandi. Yeah, sithatha ama-bicycles la.
Smile endawo le ngingarecommenda vele kumunye umuntu ongayazi ongazezwe ngayo ibhuki lo. Ngiyarecommend. Why? Second. Yeah. Yonke into maniyenza zifemini. Yini into mhlawumbe eyenzeka ke oyikhumbulayo nje yahlekisa osayicabanga namanje onke uzikhohle lehlekisayo.
Popular shop.
Yeah, khona lo.
Ingasesikhathi lesa umakheleki wethu washoba utanathi wow la sika la ikipi kahle.
Ile shop ibhayisikili.
Yeah.
Wena kwenzini ukukhumbula?
Khumbula bokuyini just speak. So sinapho siya efana. La ekhaya ngichaze ngicela ngakho sizoya ebhani.
Oqwele. Manje nonke nanishova nivali.
Yeah.
Nonke.
Yeah.
Nafika nje ngikhatha ngikhumbula ndawo.
Safika basi.
Wenipho ikhumbula from.
Mina. Mina engathi ngiyikhumbula. Nami ngizothile ekaBanasi. Ngoba iziningi.
Why ayike yakho nozile.
Indawo ujwayele ukusilisa intanathi ngoba shlanzo wakhe. So yeah.
Nazo bafethu nanizwele we out here at evilakazi ebook Ibhoni la behleli khona nompumelelo hleli noTinyeko basitshela ngebhizinisi labo and what it takes to be a successful entrepreneur within the hood. I hope you guys learned something valuable up in Makaya and that you're going to implement that into your future business endeavors. From me, your host Sfiso aka Christian the Foot. Until next time, sharp.